This is a privilege. I told Aaron that I was surprised that I'd been invited to speak to a group like this. My graduation from college was a great surprise to my high school counselors. And my admission to the University of Alabama, albeit a proud thing for me, was something I frankly thought was a result of them just wanting another tuition check. But I've learned a few things along the way, and I have the chance to share some things with you today that I hope will leave you changed. So let me tell you, rather than you think about my biography, think about why I know what I'm talking about here tonight. Here's why I hope you'll listen to me. I remember, although it was 40 years ago, what it was like. You're laughing a little too hard. I'm not going to tell you to be great leaders. You're already that. I'm not going to tell you to study hard. You're already doing that. I'm going to talk to you about something that I think is incredibly important. And it was brought to you today, my message, by the letter B. If you don't remember anything else, that will trigger in you perhaps some of the things that I shared with you tonight. And I said it was brought to you by the letter B. So the first thing I'd like to tell you tonight is to be kind. The world has become a challenging place with tribalism and conflict and social media that wants to provoke us. I want to challenge you to be kind when you're afraid. You'll be afraid. And you'll be afraid of the people who might have betrayed you, or you'll be walking into a new circumstance. And when we're afraid, it's easy to be angry and it's easy to lash out. But be kind. Students, be kind to your parents when they're impatient and they're tired. Parents, be kind to your children when they don't live up to what you expect for their lives. Find a reason to find good in people. You can walk around carrying that stuff the rest of your life. You can be angry, you can be upset, and you may well have reason to be. But that will drag you to a place in life that you will not like. And people won't like you either. So learn the value of forgiveness and be kind to yourselves particularly. Be kind and be determined. Scott Peck said in his book, The Road Less Traveled, I think the three most profound words, life is difficult. I was 6'5", I weighed 170 pounds when I was a freshman. I had to run around in the shower to get wet. I was so skinny. And now I'm just spread out. Be determined to be kind. Be determined to be resolute about who it is you are as a human being. Be determined, parents. Your parents have been determined. They have gotten up and gone to jobs sometimes they don't like so that you can have the opportunities that you have now. And your parents did the same things for you. They were determined in so many ways. I'm tired. I know. But that's not always a good reason to not go. There are days when I don't want to get out of bed and face certain challenges. Be kind, be determined, and be bold. Be bold. You guys are not used to this. But eventually in life, if you find out you haven't failed at something, you're not taking enough risk. Go out and be bold to fail at something. To fail at something you desperately want to do. And we perceive that if we leap, we'll fall into an abyss, when in fact what happens is the net appears. Be bold. Do the things that make you feel a little ooh in your tummy. And that's an official psychological term. Ooh. Ooh. Say it with me. Ooh. Now pat your heads. Rub your stomach. Good. Y'all follow directions well. Be kind. Be determined. Be bold. And this is the hardest one. Be yourself. So I hear there are poets here. I hear there are writers here, and artists, and musicians. And you're all really smart, which is really cool. Your parents know more stuff than you do about life. But there's going to come a day when you have to disappoint parents and other people, and please do not hit me on the way out. Because you've had to disappoint other people in your life to be who you are. And if parents when you go home tonight, you might perhaps talk to your children about the fact that while uncomfortable, perhaps what I say is true. Be yourself. So be kind, be determined, be bold, and be, for heaven's sake, yourself. Thoreau, who is one of my favorite writers and poets, said this: to be resolutely and faithfully what you are. And he also said, the mass of men live lives of quiet desperation. Please do not live a life of quiet desperation. Pursue what you believe you are meant on this earth to do. There are speakers who do not know when to stop, who struggle to find an ending, who don't know how much time they've got left or if they're already done and they're starting to get the hook. I'm not that guy. I want you to be kind and be determined and be bold and be yourself. It's a pleasure. I wish you well. I feel like the dumbest guy in the room after hearing all these accolades that you have. But I would give you a round of applause and I would wish you Godspeed. So.